Hello, hello, Guardians. I am Ransom Rider playing my favorite game, Destiny 2. Guardians, I'm live. We are live in 43 countries around the world. Hello to each and every one of you. Guardians in India, I see you. Thanks for following the channel and hanging out with me. Crackling, how are you, buddy? Crackling 394. Hello, hello. I appreciate Guardians in every single country. I am based in the US of A, Germany and England. Yes, I have more followers in Germany and England. But America, number one, and then number two, Canada. But England and Germany, as far as being, across the pond, those are big ones for me. So thank you. And Finland, Netherlands, hello, hello. N1KK, hello, boy. Nika G, hello, hello. Thank you. Thank you for hanging out with me. I'm doing good today. How are you doing? What are you up to? Now, I'm on the moon. Okay, I'm on the moon. And confession, this is my second cup of coffee. I've got my green tea ready to go. Whatever beverage you're having at home, drink with me. This one is coffee until I finish it, then it's green tea. Oh my gosh, from London. Hello. Thank you for hanging out with me. The funny thing is, we have a lot of Coterie of Arms members that are based in England, the mother country. The ruler of the known world, really, England. And London, absolutely beautiful. Just a phenomenal country. I'm always amazed at the amount of beauty that's packed into England. It's spectacular. And I've played with a lot of people, from Scotland, Wales, Ireland, England, and I love to hear the accents. I'm always crazy about it. Crackling, this is Vulpecula, and I don't carry it that often, but I just might as well say it, Guardians. They have beat me down. They have kicked me to the curb. They have whooped me again and again. This is the Grand Master Nightfall. And of course, this is on the moon. And it's rough. It's rough. Meta times, hello, hello. I have made it to the boss numerous times. Numerous times only to be taken down by like a stray void bullet that's, monstrous. Monstrous. Now, I've altered my build. Okay, let me just show it to you. I've altered it. I know, I keep looking for something good that's going to keep me alive. Well, I'm using Mask of the Quiet One. Now, I have used Precious Scars. I've used the Cadmus Ridge Lance Cap on, the Stasis. I have used the Lorelei Splendor Helm. I'm using it all. I've used Synthoceps. I've used Ashen Wake. I've used Worm God. I have used Pyrogale. You name it. I've been in here with it. Armatarium, Hoarfrost, Severance Enclosure, just basically Abeyant Leap. Yeah, I've used it. I've used it all. I am here to try something different today. Let's see if it works. Now, there's one thing, Guardians, there's one thing I've noticed. What happens is, okay, this is what happens. I get in a rush and then I make mistakes and they get me. They get me when I make mistakes. I don't know why I'm in a rush. It goes back to way back when Eris Morn would scream out, "Hurry, Guardian, silence her screams." It might have been Ikora. In my mind, it was Ikora Ray, but it definitely could have been, or Eris Morn, it could have been Ikora Ray. I don't know. Now, I'm not going to be in a rush today. I have told myself over and over and over again, when you go in today, Ransom, don't be in a rush. I'm not concerned about the timer. I'm not concerned about being revived because there's nobody in here. It's me. It is me and me alone. This is solo. And it could be so long for me. Now, of course, this is going to be mainly Hive. There is a lot of scoring in here. It gives me the Hivie-Jeebies. But word of the day is Hivie-Jeebies. Word of the day is Hivie-Jeebies. I feel like I'm doing better. Maybe, you know, a good night rest and running a couple of really phenomenal things. We did Crota's End, and we did a full Last Wish. We had a good time. Now, he can run. I'm not going to be concerned about him. You run on, Death Tongue Chorister. Get your perch, and I hope you fall off. I hope he falls off over there. I'm just going to stay back. My goal here, ultimately, I want to get to the boss room and practice. And the reason I think maybe that I'm not able to do as much in that boss room, Madison, hello, hello. Madison, it is always good to see you. You brighten my day. Old Man Rogue, thank you. It's something different today. I am, you know, I've deviated from that beaten path slightly. Maybe I've stumbled. But what I'm going to use is Mask of the Quiet One. Okay. Let me just run back so that something stray doesn't come along and knock me. I am using Mask of the Quiet One because grants ability energy when you're damaged. When critically wounded, regain maximum health on kills. Maximum health. I feel like maximum health, there's nothing, I mean, there's nothing better than that. Maximum health. So, that's what I want to do. Can I jump up here and get that little monster? Jump! For my love, jump in! Jump into the abyss, you little monster. I don't even want to waste a rocket on him. I just want to torment him with some bullets. That is the Death Tongue chorus. Jump! Now, he's hard to get from this distance. And it's not going to allow my perfect fifth shot to activate. Because he's dancing. Okay, maybe I'm going to waste a rocket. Watch it hit that one little prong. Oh, it did. So I'm pleased about that. Alright, I'm not going to fool with him any further. Let's go down here. Cody, yes. Oh, Madison, thank you so much. It happened last night. It happened, well, early this morning. About 1:45 a.m. it happened. But thank you, Madison. Thank you. I'm going to take my time in here. I'm not going to be in a rush today. It's like, why am I rushing? Why am I rushing? I don't know. Definitely hello to everyone in England, though. Thank you, chat. Thank you for hanging out with me. Old Man Rogue, I'm always excited to see you. Thank you, thank you. Blue Silver Grass, hello, hello. 5 ads. But hello, Blue Silver Grass. How are you, buddy? I hope Blue Silver Grass gets to hear that. Now, I probably still have this set up on additional solar. Somebody's out here waiting for me. They're here waiting. Cody, thank you so much. Thank you. That kind of was my goal last night, was to hit that. All those little guys need to just calm down. Now, there's a big ogre that comes out, and, you know, the ogre, it's rotten. There he is. His eye blast, devastating. And that guy right there is going to hide every chance he gets. I have to get off of his, you know, if you reload your weapon before it like gets into his phase, you can get him a lot better. Because what happens, this game phases you up. When he throws down a shield, you're having to reload. You know, it's deliberate. Bungie, we love you. You created this wonderful world that we live in. But we know what you did there. We know what you did. But definitely, it's the Hivie-Jeebies. The hive in here are a problem. I don't like that the Vanguard let them build up this presence on the moon. This is our back door. It is absolutely our back door. Alright, now, and I've got healing grenades on, which is a good thing for me. Look at him. Now, oh, there he is. Okay, that went smooth. I'm not in a rush. I'm not in a rush. Oh, thanks, Big Ogre. I was working on that barrier knight, and you've blocked my aim. You've blocked. You're going down, sir. Everybody needs to stop blocking. I need that barrier knight taken out of here before he decides to jump behind something. He's fully healed up, and I lost my burn. So none of that did any good. It was a waste. And now he's found a tree stump. A dead tree, but a tree stump all the same. I don't know why the hive imported that. Alright, is there an ogre stomping up at me? A couple of days ago, Guardians, an ogre stomped up the path and knocked me. Now, ultimately, I'm not concerned about the champions. I just want to get to the boss room. I'm surprised Rasputin hasn't, you know, been beaming me. Rasputin, stop beaming me. And Anna Bray, if you can't get that tower deactivated, we're going to have problems when I get back. Anna needs to deactivate that thing. Oh, he's hiding. Let's get his sisters. It's one big family. There's like 25 trillion of them. And no wonder they need other planets. You know, they're all over the place. Maybe I can get him. Stop moving, sir. Alright, got him. I got him. Now, if I can get the big guy to come out from behind that hive. They probably imported that from the hive homeworld. But I'm going to take the boss down. He's out. He's vulnerable. This is like the normal boss, and I'm going to get him. Blue Silvergrass, I'm doing good, buddy, and I'm glad you've stopped in to hang out with me. I need friends. I need lots of friends. This game is so much better, you know, when you have... Uh-oh. Now that means... There he is. I missed every fifth shot because of his dancing around. And now he's hidden, but once I get the ogre, it will deactivate. You need to step around, sir. Get out from behind the bush now. That ain't right. That is not right. Woo, Razzie. Stop that, buddy. We be friends. Alright, once he's gone, that's the end of it. Enemies will despawn. I'm feeling fairly good about this. This one's feeling good. Now, how far does Vulpecula work to pick up that piece of... Yes, look at that. Shoot to loot. And remember, Guardians, shoot to loot will also pick up orbs. You know, Rasputin is supposed to be gone, but all of these stations of his still work. They need to be disabled, ultimately, because they sure didn't target the hive. They were targeting me. I'm the one. Alright, now, I can't pick up any, but I'm going to open this in case some hive wander along and want that. Now, full confession, I've been working this off camera, and I have learned that I can run through these tunnels as fast as possible and bypass the bulk of it. But, Guardians, you know, this is what I'm thinking. I don't want to rush. I want to take my time and hit every single one of them in the face. This is Hivie-Jeebies, and they creep me out. And I just feel like, don't rush through. Get them in the face. Get them in the face.
Moves in the open, but I worry
Strong Boy Astro, how are you, buddy? Hello, hello. Thanks for hanging out with me last night. Newt did a fantastic job. Yeah, I was pleased about it, Astro. And Astro, I'm always glad to see you. I'm always glad to see you. Oh, Blue Silver Grass. Now, I have tried Final Warning, and I need to sharpen my skills with it. That's what I need to do. Now, isn't Final Warning, doesn't that use Strand? Or is it Stasis? What does Final Warning use? Final Warning. And is it Energy Weapon? No, it's right here. Yeah, it is Strand. And I've tried to really like holding down the trigger mark. I've tried to really like love this. Holding down the trigger marks targets within range and loads multiple bullets, which fire in a burst with increased stability on trigger release. Hitting a marked target with a fully charged burst will unravel them. I need to revisit it. Blue Silver Grass, I need to kind of like revisit that and see if I can't be better. I need to be better with it. Screams! Woo! Now you got to be careful, Guardians. There he is. They hide. Look at him. They hide over there. And then they jump out on you. Now I got to watch out for Screebs. But oh, look, there's another one. Oh, that big... look at that. Clean this place up. We're going to need cleanup in the lower tunnels on the moon. Clean up. Tunnel 12. All right. Now, this, I could probably come back and pick this ammo up. There's a big bunch of them right here. There's a big bunch. Let's reload all the weapons. Make sure it's all ready to go. Reloading. Now I have run, this is the part, all of this I could have run through just really super fast, got on out of here and been done with them. Thank you, Vulpecula. Thank you. Now, Guardians, Vulpecula is a hand cannon. It's definitely stasis. I like it. Shoot to loot, explosive payload. I do like it. I also could have used Malediction, Warden's Law, or the DFA. There's reasons to use these. You know, these are choices. DFA, there's a healing ability on one of these. Weapon... The bonus returns once your shield is regenerated. This weapon gains bonus range until your shield is destroyed. Projectiles bounce. Stunning a champion refills your magazine and triggers health regeneration. Stunning recovery. This would be so good in the big square room if I can make it. If I can make it there. Oh, now Blue Silver Grass says if you put on the sidearm overload mod, there's a sidearm barrier, but there's no overload on sidearms this season. But there is a lot of strand, you know, picking up an orb grants strand weapons unraveling rounds, damaging unraveled targets with a weapon occasionally spawns threadlings. I don't know. I don't know, but there's no overloads in this. There's no overloads here on the moon. It's all unstoppable and barrier. Unstoppable and barrier. That went nowhere. I got nothing out of that. I'm just going with caution. That's my problem. I've been running through this thing just way too fast, and it's ended up causing a problem for me. I got to take it slow. And he's always hidden over there. He's always hidden. Strongboy Astro says that's not how champion stun mods work. Final warning should only hit overloads if it does so intrinsically. Yeah, I've never seen it really, shoot through an overload. Or, well, an overload doesn't have a barrier, right? It just regains its health super fast. But now it could do a lot of damage, Blue Silver Cross. We'll have to go into a lost sector at 1840 and give it a try. You can come in and play with me and show me how you use it. Because I'm always willing to learn. I am willing to learn. Woo, that void. Ugh. Oh, well, Blue Silver Cross, buddy, I game all the time and I broadcast all the time. You can hang out with me some evening when I'm broadcasting and you're at home. I love playing with you folks. I love it. Ooh, they scare me. They heebie-jeebies. But in this case, it's Hivie-Jeebies. Now, right in here, it's a lot of rotten. And this guy has a big... the guy at the end of the hallway, he definitely, he's chunky. With health. He's chunky with health. All right, that got him. But now I'm going to run back. I'm going to run back and get my heavy. Wherever it's at. I need all of it. I need all my heavy. The Hivie-Jeebies. The Hivie-Jeebies. Oh, gosh. Yeah, it's a thing. It's a thing. All right. Now, didn't I have some heavy in here? Yeah. I'm going to pick it up. Got it. I got it. Word of the day was the Hivie-Jeebies. Hivie-Jeebies. But the title of the stream is the Hivie-Jeebies. But it is Hivie-Jeebies. Hivie-Jeebies. Cody, how are you? Stone Mason, it's good to see you. Thank you guys for hanging out. Now, I'm going to go in. I probably still have one left down here. There's two. Look at that. A big old ball of hatred. Purple. It's like amethyst. Got both of them. Got both of them. Thank you, Vulpecula. Thank you. But, yeah, I was just replaying this in my mind last night. Now I'm having some coffee. Drink with me. Notums, thank you. Nick Collects and Gaming, thank you. Meta Times, how are you? And Havoc, did I say hello to Havoc? I saw him pop up there. Havoc's been putting a lot of new music on his channel. It's Havoc underscore Otter, Otter. He's creating some phenomenal music. Need a good rhyme to go with Scorn. The Scorned were born out of hatred. They feed on black ether, dark ether. The Scorned were born out of hatred. There you go. The Scorned were born out of hatred. I like it. Now, they're not outside the door, or the door would be open. You know, in my 500 journeys through here, I'm learning a few things. Just a few, but I'm learning them. They're all out there, and I could use my super here. Vulpecula makes really phenomenal noises. Now, a diamond will pop up in my screen as soon as I take all of them down. There's probably one left out there. Nope, there comes the diamond. Now, did I have more heavy back here? There is a crate, but you know, I might need it later. So, although I do not want to use, I don't want to use my rocket launcher in this room. This room could actually get me gone very quickly because, you know, of what I'm going to do. I'm going to hang out in the crow's nest. Now, having said that, there is another alternative. I think, like, right, I can go up in here somehow. You know, if I could make this, then I can take them down at my... Wait a minute, what was that? Oh, bummer. It's not going to let me interact. I thought I found something great. I thought I could interact with it, but it's not going to let me. Could I get up here, you know, fast enough? Could I get up here fast enough? I don't know if I could. But this is definitely an area where you can take them down. And I don't want to even go too far because sometimes there's areas where you can't really turn back. You know, you just die. You just fall over dead. Now, could I scan my ghost and make it? Wow, I'm almost thinking I could. Should I try it, Guardians? Should I try it?
Patch me in and I'll get that door open again.
No, I fail. I fail, Guardians. No. Now, this area is much harder. This is much harder. I don't like being stuck back here. I don't like this one iota. I've definitely messed up. I've messed up here. And I shouldn't have done that. I should have just gone over to my little nesting box and been safe. It kind of makes me want to restart. It makes me want to restart the whole thing. Because I don't like being in the hallway. These guys will just absolutely keep on building. They will keep on spawning. And I will have a difficult time trying to run out. And there's what takes you down. You know, the void hate. This is the void hate. Why did I do that? I don't know. I couldn't see it good when the thing started. It's like they dimmed the lights even more. Now, I know that they come out right there. See that? And you have to be really skilled to be able to stand and take all that, right? And I haven't reached that level of skills just yet. If that door is open, Guardians, they're right there. They open the door just like we open the door. Havoc makes a lot of different music. He was in the chat and he could answer that. But he does a lot of different styles of music, and he's been on a creative tear, and he's posted a lot of music on his channel. He's trying to get some followers. He wants the followers, as you know, most of us live streamers, content creators do. I want to run out there and see if I can get back up because, I might have to restart this. Mistakes were made. I shouldn't have been goofing around on that upper level. Whoa, I'm out. All right, I'm going to try it, Guardians. Whoa, I made it. Looks like I made it. Now, are they going to just pummel me? I'm going to stay low, and I'm going to let things calm down. And it might not calm down. They might get me with AoE, area of effect. If I stick my head out, they got me with AoE. It's all right. It's all right. Soul crushing. The Hivie-Jeebies. Let's get back out there and get in here again. And that crow's nest doesn't always work. That's why I really wanted to search to get up. I should have practiced the jump a few more times. I do feel like this build, I like it. I like it a lot. Yeah, I'm thinking this build is a good one. I'm really liking it. Let's try it again, Guardians. I'm not going to be dissuaded. I eventually am going to get in there and get these guys. Jason, how are you, buddy? I sold music boxes. Jason, I had a phenomenal career in music boxes. And, got to travel the world working with music boxes. And worked with really some phenomenal titles. I did a lot of great music boxes with Wizard of Oz, the 1939 movie from Warner Brothers, Wizard of Oz. But thank you for asking, Jason. I appreciate it, buddy. Why do you ask? Why do you ask? Is it my accent? You think I should be, what? Is it my accent that you're thinking something? Thank you for asking, Jason. It was music boxes. Strong Boy Astro, some of them were wind up. Some of them were electronic with like a battery pack. Just lots of different music boxes. Some of them you put a disc in, like a punched disc. So I had a lot of fun with it. Thank you, Cody. Thank you. I grew up in a region of the Appalachian, depending, and some people call it Appalachian, but I grew up in the Smoky Mountains, and even like in my home, there are regions where, I have difficulty trying to understand people, in my hometown. Now, my hometown, 500 people, maximum 500 people, and it's basically still that way today. So very, very small community. But in a paradise, it was absolute paradise that I loved. Don't run behind the hive tree. Stand in the open and face me, you dirty hive. Now he's run back there where I can't get him. Now he's fully healed. That little explosion actually should have broken that barrier. Woo, I thought I had another healing grenade. I did not. I did not. No grenades were given. No grenades were given. But Jason, buddy, how are you? What are you up to? How long have you been playing the game? What do you, we just want to know more. I want to know more now, really. I enjoy meeting new people and hanging out. Let's get this old guy. There's about 200 champions, it feels like. I mean, I never feel like that there's, a lacking of champions in this one.
End it.
There he goes, and I'm not going to chase him. I mean, let him run off. The old witch is out. Wizard, witch, third rate, whatever they are. Third rate, torn dresses, broken crowns, and the stench of rotted garlic. The Hive Witches. I see his little bar, but I can't see him. I'm shocked I got him. I'm shocked I got him. Oh, Jason. Well, thank you, buddy, for coming and hollering at me. I appreciate you coming in and hollering at me. Don't be shy. Safe zone. I'm a safe zone. Don't be shy. You're welcome to come in and hang out, and I enjoy, playing with other Guardians. Now, why, oh why, did that not drop a single piece of heavy? Okay, I see one there. Really good targeting acquisition. Pulls my gun all over the place. I need him to get gone. Okay, you can just hit the side, buddy. Hit the side. We know you're programming. We know you're programming. And every once in a while you get lucky. And then sometimes you just don't. Jump! He was on the edge. Jump off, sir. Jump. So healthy. So healthy. Whoa, I thought he was going to do it. I thought he was going to do it. I'm just going to have to continue working him down. He's almost gone. He's almost gone. He blocks my super. You know, I can't use a grenade. Nothing. I've got to get that big guy because he's dangerous. He's hidden right back there. I know he's there. Come on out now. Got it. I got it. Shoot to loot. Shoot to loot. Oh, you bet, Jason. I had a really good time. I will bring some of them on to live stream at some point and show them to you because I enjoyed my job. I loved it so much it never felt like work. I mean, it never did. Well, every once in a while it felt like work. Now, normally, you know, my motto is get their friends because the little friends can come in and give you a horrible time. Like that big ogre is out and he's going to give me an awful time. And I shouldn't really be concerned about these guys because I just want to make it to the boss room and be able to practice there. I want to be able to practice. Alright, I got him. Okay, the boss is out. And what the first thing he does is run and hide. Why? Why would you run and hide? You're the boss. You're the boss. I guess he thinks all the rest are expendable. You know, they are expendable. Wow, that picked that heavy brick up from out there. Anubu, how are you? Hello, hello. Hello, hello, buddy. How are you? Now, this guy has, you know, stomped up the back path. That guy has climbed the mountain path to get me. And I need to leave him ultimately because even if I take the boss down and he's out, they won't all despawn. But that guy right there, those guys bother me. And even if I run out there and throw supers at him, he's going to throw down a shield and be healed up. And my reload is synced perfectly, you know, with his bubble. He's gonna heal. Oh my gosh, come on, get out of here. Woo, that guy's getting angry. He's going to be enraged. But once I get him, is that all of them? Is that all the champions? Are you the last champion on the battlefield, sir? Now I need, what? I need the big guy to step out from behind the dead tree trunk.
Opening and setting that perimeter.
Woo! Now remember, that took a little while, but I'm not in a rush today. I am not going to be rushing. Rushing through this has put me in a mess many times. This is a casual game day. Mango Luck, hello, hello. Mango, I was just talking about how I've gotten a lot of followers in Germany. A lot of followers in Germany, and that's exciting. That is very exciting. Oh, Astro, does he have something good? Does he have something really phenomenal? Guardians, should I try that little catwalk roof excursion up in the ceiling again? Should I try it again? I don't know.
We are missing a piece of our enemy's plan.
Maybe for now, but we'll have a war mind.
If I had Strand, I could probably Strand up there a lot easier.
It's Rasputin.
But I could definitely practice it. I think I'm going to practice running through here as hard as I can. Can I run through this as hard as I can and make it? Whoa, that pulled me in. Yikes, I lived. Oh, I need a drink of coffee after that. All right, my coffee's gone cold. So that means I'm switching over to my insulated thermos of hot green tea with lemon. Now remember, drink with me, Guardians. Whatever you're having, a morning beverage, an afternoon beverage, just a beverage in general, drink with me. Now I know, right there he is. What is he doing? Where did he go? I mean, did that explode him? Did I get him before? Maybe. I don't know. Stop moving, little guy. Stop moving. I need to get my perfect 5th shot. Now, I don't have anything to get this guy with, but Vulpecula is extremely accurate. Where some of the other weapons cannot get that level of accuracy. That's actually getting the chieftain. And if I switched, I don't think I could get it with, I can't. So, you know, I have to get it with Vulpecula. I'm just going to work him down casually, burn him up. He's not throwing any grenades. He really doesn't know how to react because he's not spotted me. And luckily, his headdress is just tall enough that I can see him to do damage. And that will weaken him to the point that I'm going to get him. Guardians, that was like the best takedown of him. He never shot a single nasty grenade at me. And he throws spike grenades. Where's he at? Come on out now. Don't be shy. This is where a good grenade would burn him up. Oh, wow. Lots of heavy. Of course, you know, I'm full anyway, but I can run back up here and get it. I can run back up here and get that. Now, I've got to take out this bunch, and they're there waiting for me. They're still there. The door is still open. They're still there. All right, grabbing ammo. I'm grabbing ammo. Stone Mason, it's this hand cannon. It's Vulpecula. I have shoot to loot and explosive payload. Projectiles create an area of effect. But there's something about it that just really allows it to be super precise. And I can't do that with any of the rest of them. There's something else down there. Nathan, how are you, buddy? Hello, hello. Oh, wait a minute. My diamond just popped up. Okay, now I'm safe until I scan. I feel like, you know, I ought to be able to get that a little bit easier. There I went again. That's what I did earlier. You know, I'm trying to get the jump correctly. but it did not. Can I do that? Nope. So it has to be from that little platform. Okay, I hit my head. I probably have the wrong jump on. I have the wrong jump. Now, this is the little crow's nest that I like to sit in. And, sometimes they still burn you up right here. They burn you up right here. Because remember, they're also shooting from the back. But I'm going to do the little crow's nest. The other one is just too risky.
Patch me in and I'll get that door open again.
I just wish the champion would... Nope, here they come. They're coming from the left-hand side. Stay right there, buddy boy. Stay right there. I think I have about 4 of these or 5 champions. You know, it's substantial. Now, I can count bullets. I can count bullets here and get those headshots and get that filth perfect shot right into my enemy. See my scope? There's 2, there's 3, there's 4. Pop my 5th one into him. You can count bullets, Guardians. You can count them and do the most damage on one of these big unstoppables. I wished he'd just move over a tad more. Vulpecula's doing some damage. All right, let's wait for him to come back over. He's finishable, but it will not help me because if I go out there, I have more champions to deal with, and things would get really rough. Now, he should ultimately take more damage because my hammer exploded on him. Now, my ghost has reactivated. I wish the champion would come out right over there. Come out over there, champion. All right, my ghost is still counting down. Here they come. And that guy right there, I have to take him out. And that's done this guy. Now, you know, count your bullets here, Guardians. Count your bullets, and every fifth shot, you can... See, one. I missed that one. 4, and watch this. That one exploded. And let's put this one in him. Burned him up. And his head's right there. Don't move, sir. Don't move. I'll make this as quick as possible. Uh-oh. Somehow they targeted me. They targeted me. I can't let those guys get that close this time because I've been targeted. Was that it? Was that it? No. Here's another one. Let's get him. If I can see him, he should not be immune. If I can see your shadow and you're on fire, I should be able to do damage. Something else out there. There's one more. Okay, it's scanning. My ghost is scanning. Okay. My ghost is scanning this. I think we're going to do it, Guardians. No, there's one more. There's one more champion. He is shooting dark ether at me. I've got to get that abomination out of here. I really thought there was a time where my hammer did a lot more damage. Now it's like throwing paper mache. Healthy. They're like 10 million points of damage. Why are they so healthy? He's slowly moving. He's slowly moving down. Part of me wants to jump out on him with my super. But I know what that means. Death. Because as many as we can see coming at me right here, there's like 500 of them on the battlefield. Stay still, sir. You're dancing too much, and I don't like your style. You need lessons. You need lessons. All right, come on. He's got a finisher. Could I live? Could I live? Is he the last one? That's the question. I'm not going to risk it. That got him. Ghost is reading. Ghost is reading. 91%. I think this is it, Guardians. Woo, I'm being pummeled. They're desperate. We got it. We got it.
Cracked it.
Woo! Now, the really difficult part. This has been a cakewalk, right? This was a cakewalk, a stroll through the park with an ice cream cone. But now we go into the really tough part. I know, Guardians. I know. Dread. I'm overcome with dread and apprehension. Dread and apprehension. Not good feelings. They're not who you want to meet in a dark alley. You know, hello, Mr. Dread. Hello, Mr. Apprehension. No, run the other way. But as a Guardian, we have to go in because there are folks in the last city. They need help. They need help. Oh, my gosh. Blue silver grass, you want Mida to pop up again? You mean be super powerful again and good? Now, down here, okay, there's going to be a little secret to me getting into the boss room. It's called a timer. And I want to time out. Boy, I'm always cautious here. I've died here. I have definitely died here, so I like to just mosey. I like to mosey through there, and I always can, like, breathe once I get through. I can breathe a little. Guardians, I know, oh God, it almost burnt me alive. I smell burnt clothing, my armor singed. I'll need some new wares once this is over. Now, I want this to time out, okay? I don't want to have to fool with this.
Security re-up. You know what to do, Guardian.
And I can use this orb, but I'm not even going to fool with it. You know, I just want to let this time out. Now, there will be 2 unstoppables in the boss room, right? But ultimately, if you needed more revives, you know, if you were at 0 here and you know you were going to need some revives, you let this timer count down and there will be 2 champions come out through that sealed doorway. Now, you're going to lose your heavy, right? The heavy despawns. It's punishment. It is punishment for letting the timer work. But I'm okay with that. Thank you, Vulpecula. Wow, Vulpecula is so good. But, oh, I see him. It's risky to go out there and get the orb. It's really a big risk. And remember, I'm not in a rush, so the timer, if it goes, if the timer goes, that's all right. I couldn't resist. I could not resist it. They were taunting me. I heard them taunting me. I couldn't resist that. Here it comes. The seals have broken. Now, it's possible that they could get me. This Arc Ether guy, very, very powerful. We're going to try to get him weakened as much as possible. And then we'll focus on his friend. But this would give you 2 revives. Now this guy will be difficult because he's going to hide. All right, the vault has opened. The way forward appears. Whoo! Now, Guardians, I'm scared. I'm scared. Ooh. All right. 500 years in this game. 500 years. And I have not beat this boss solo, not once, not a single time. But we don't give up, Guardians. We don't give up. Now, I'm going to go ahead and say it. I have not had a lot of practice in here. And there's a cheese, right? I can jump on top of that. I can jump over there, those tubes. I can work my way up into the rafters. And I can rain down fire upon the hive. And I would love to rain down fire upon the hive from up there. However, here's the however. You have to come down and you have to pick up the orbs and you have to make deposits. And when you do that, you're in trouble. So I would just rather survive down here. But for those of you who are doing this solo, that you've probably seen the cheese. You jump up there, you launch yourself over that, you climb up those, and then you jump into the rafters and you do the damage from there. Now, there's also a back way. There is a dead wall back there. You go right there, you jump over to the tubes, you jump there, and you jump up into the rafters. Same idea, same end location. But again, you're going to have to come down here, and you're going to have to do a lot of damage, right? You're going to have to do a lot of damage. Oh, I know, see, Rika, I'm terrified. I'm scared. Faded. Thank you, Faded. I don't know, Guardians. I don't know. I'm like ready to just boo-hoo because thinking that they're going to get me with that blasted void arrow. The boss shoots hate in the form of void. Oh, Cody, that's you? Yes, Cody with the poodle. How are you, buddy? Thank you for hanging out with me on Twitch. Late last night, I hit 700 on Twitch, and it was like a little celebration in my mind. Thank you to everyone on Twitch who follows and subscribes, and everyone on YouTube. The channel has really grown on YouTube. Thank you, guys. Now I'm at the boss. I'm going to have a drink of green tea with some lemon. Man, I'm scared. Right over there, there's going to be a huge gang of them, and then the boss is going to appear before me. Wish me luck. This might end really quick. This could end really quick. Wow, there's so many of them. I'm going to run to this side. Woo! I've got to get him gone before he lobbies another ball of hate at me. What do I do? What do I do? I should have ran again. I should have ran again. I need more practice in that boss room. Chad, I need more practice. It takes so long to get there, and then I can't stay alive long enough to do anything. Man, oh man, it's just, gives me goals. Calm down, stay centered, it gives me goals. My goal is to get that boss. That just seemed absolutely tragic. I should have ran to the other side again. I should have had my punchers on. Yeah, there are a lot. I should have. I shoulda. But, okay. I want to go in with Strand. Right, with Strand. And do I have a Strand build that I really like? Something that could keep me alive in that end room. I still really like this. You can't go wrong with Polaris Lance. And I like Arc. I should have just launched a bunch of heavy ammo right at him and worried about it later. I definitely should have just worried about that later. Used my heavy. I died with heavy, and that's never a good thing. Don't die with heavy. I should have used everything possible at my disposal to get that guy gone. I'm just changing up a little bit, going with some reds. And, I feel like I need to put something fiery on here. Something fiery, vengeance-oriented. Yes. That. Be the demon. Be the demon and chase them down. Okay. Now, let me look at all of this and make sure it's set up correctly. You make a change and all of a sudden everything's rotten. Rapid Strand. Do I have anything Strand on? I definitely could use something strand here. I could use a sidearm, but it's not going to give me the distance that I need. I could go Quicksilver Storm, but it's not going to do. It would take away Polaris Lance, and I can't do that. I know, Nika G. I know. I like solar in there, but the artifact will aid me a little bit here. Like, I can't use that, right? So let's refund both of these. Refund that. Breaking combatant shield with strand or stasis gives you a chance to suspend them. I wonder if I should just fully load into strand. Fully into strand. Solar, unraveling weapon rounds, volatile weapon rounds. Man, oh man, I hate that there's just so. It's the sidearm. It's the sidearm. I'm thinking I'm just going to need to run around and punch them. This is my favorite, though, right here. Double grenades. Do double grenades. I don't know. Synthoceps, though, it's still my friend. It is still my friend. Synthoceps. All right, now, should I do this build? Should I go with something else that I've already got pre-done? Would this work and I could strand into them? I don't even think if I go into them... I don't even know if I strand into them and punch them. Like, it's not going to do any good. Not really. I like Ashen Wake, but I feel like I need to get in there. I need to get in there and try to... Oh, man, oh, man. I do like Ashen Wake a lot, right? It stuns the overloads. It stuns the overloads. But Strand has, I can live with the banner of, but I don't know, if you're not getting them. Guardians, I could always cold steel. Would that freeze them? Maybe I'm just thinking the wrong way here. Maybe I need to freeze them. Maybe I need to think about a sword build. Or maybe I should be thinking about Lorelei Splendorhound. I mean, I've tried Lorelei Splendorhound before. Unwavering Duty. I definitely feel like solar targeting, solar loader. I do like solar targeting a lot. Improved target acquisition. I feel like that's where I need to go. I've never had a problem with ammo. Improved targeting for solar weapons. Rapid solar final blows create an orb of power. Man, oh man, I know these have diminishing returns. They do. But the faster I can get a headshot, the better. The better. Let's just take a look at these. Let's go through and make some changes. Now, let's make some changes. Sniper damage resistance. I just feel like everything here needs to be you know, right here. But I had that on before. It certainly did not keep me alive against that void damage. Would area of effect be more beneficial? That was long range damage, right? But it was AoE. It was just all AoE. But the boss will pop you right in the face. The boss pops you right in the face. Solar weapon surge. Yes. Solar weapon scavenger, and you can only really use one of those. You can only use one. And then I'm not really using my finisher, but I'm thinking if I use the finisher in the boss room, there could be hand-to-hand combat in the boss room. Hand-to-hand. So this is a possibility. Recovery. You know, I do need a lot of recovery here. Lorelei Splendor Helm. I've always liked it. You know, I loved it when it originally came out, and it was just phenomenal. It was absolutely phenomenal. I need a color shader. Dark, foreboding, forsaken, tangled bronze. Bring the mood down. Bring it down. Now, yeah, I'm thinking I could live with this for a little while. Is it too dark, though? Is it too dark? I like to look good on these battles now. I like to look good on the battles. Sometimes this stuff is a little too shiny. All right, am I going to like this better? I'm kind of liking this. I can go with this. Blue. I'm going to be blue if I don't eventually win this thing. Solar. Guardians, I'm wondering, should I go in and try to get to the boss room on a lower level? Instead of just switching straight to the Grand Master, should I go in and do like, you know, an 18... Wait a minute. Master? What is the difference between the Grand Master and the Master? Just more of everything that's rotten? Attrition is absolutely one of the worst things the game has ever known. Let's go in. Let's try this. I'm going to see if I can do it at this level and try to get to the boss room to practice. I know that on the Grandmaster, there's 2 unstoppables in the boss room. I've had him to the point where I was depositing orbs, and he got me. He got me with the crossbow. Let's go in and give this a try. Let's see what happens. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't set my artifact up. Ugh. Nope. I'm going to have to back out. Get that artifact set up. Got to land now first. I read that. Nika G, thank you. I read that. And artifact. I got to get it set up. Get the artifact set up. All right, we'll land. We'll go back to space and give just a breather to try to think out, you know. I feel like if I can practice in that boss room and just try to get down some moves and about how I need to work the battlefield. I need to work the battlefield. Am I locked? Yeah. I need to work the battlefield and try to figure out a strategy. I need a strategy in the battlefield for the main boss. Without a strategy, I'm doomed in there. I'm absolutely doomed. I would like to go in there with some shotguns and punch them in the face, but I can't always do that. See, I don't really care about that. While Radiant deal increased damage to combatants affected by strand and stasis, that doesn't help. That doesn't help me. Some of these just aren't working. And Overload, does it really do anything on other targets? It used to, way back when we had a season where Overload actually affected all of the targets. But I think that was all, I think it's all gone. Every bit of that's gone. So, I have to reset this and it's always the same old thing. Oh, wait a minute. Did I mess up on that? But there's no overloads in here. There's no overloads missed. Do you think it would still work? Oh no, I'm not going to have strand or stasis. Strand or stasis. Wait a minute. I do, if I use this, I would have stasis. Okay, that would be stasis, and then this would work. While Radiant, deal increased weapon damage to combatants affected by strand and stasis debuffs. Okay, no, it's not going to work. It's just not going to work. So I need to go back to, my rocket launcher. Rocket launchers are especially effective against overload champions. Having the seasonal mod on overcharges the rocket launcher. All right, let's see. Because I'm thinking I just need to practice in here, at a better level. So, legend. So I'm still getting that bonus to solar. It makes me think I need to go back, to Apex Predator. Get that 25% bonus. Solar, 25% bonus to outgoing solar damage. Kinetic weapons do increased damage when I match strand or solar. But this is not a kinetic weapon because it is stasis. It is stasis. I'd get a 25% bonus with this, but I don't have shoot to loot. I do have scout rifles with shoot to loot. I wonder if I should try DFA. Ultimately, I like Malediction a lot. Let's compare them. Malediction has better impact and better range. Man, I love that shoot to loot though. I love that shoot to loot. But I'm willing to try something because that DFA has healing, right? Stunning a champion refills your magazine and triggers health regeneration. Okay, and improves recovery. So that might be the way to go. This could be the way to go. So let's look. Solar targeting, solar loaders, concussive dampener for area of effect, solar weapon surge, solar scavenger, time dilation. This seems like a good way to go. Guardians. Now, backseat drive. I do not mind suggestions because it's how we get through this. We got to stick together. When I go face the witness, I want my friends with me. Okay, I'm going to try this on Legend because I want to get into the boss room. I need to get to the boss. And practice. I don't have any practice in there. And I have got this until Tuesday at reset. Now, we have 6 Grandmasters, so it'll probably come back around. Because we've got, 70 days? So it will come back around. I'll have one more opportunity to get this. And I have completed, a Grandmaster solo. Flawless. I have done it. And I wanted 2 this season. Because the season is like 6 months long, I thought I'll get 2 this season. I'll get 2 Grandmasters. So I wanted to finish a second one. I'm not, whichever one it is, I want to finish a second one. Jason says Radiant is the same damage buff, 25%.
All right, Guardian. This is a smash and grab.
Having the seasonal mod on overcharges the rocket launcher, it says in the Nightfall modifiers. I'm going to get the solar 25% bonus, but I don't see what you're talking about there, Mist. I don't know, but I don't mind. I thought Overload really used to work additional on all of the all the enemies, but it might not. It totally might not. Let's try this out. Now that took 3 shots. Gun, stop targeting other targets. I want you on the target I've chosen. Now, wait a minute. When I changed that, did that reset my super? I feel like this maybe should have been on the nail. This should have been on the nail. That's what I get for using these presets. Sometimes I'm a fan of them. Sometimes I'm not. Okay. While sliding, activate your charged melee ability to launch a wave of solar energy, damaging and scorching targets. While airborne, activate your charged melee again and slam on the ground. A second larger wave of damaging solar energy. If the wave hits a scorched target, they ignite. After enough scorch stacks, scorch, the target is singed by destructive solar light. Now this is final blows with solar abilities or ignitions increase the damage of your solar abilities. I'm wondering if I should go consecration. Solar abilities, that's basically like my hammer or my punch. I feel like I might need to use this. Now, wait a minute. Solar abilities, Hammer of Saul, and defeating scorched targets creates sunspots. Chat, what do y'all think? I'm going to do this, maybe. Or ignitions increase the damage of your solar abilities. Ignitions. Hammer of Saul. Solar weapon or ability, extend the duration of restoration and radiant. All right. Solar grenade, final blows cure you. I'm not using, I think, what am I using here? I wanted to use the, I want to use the one that heals me, right? Because I feel like I need that. So, I don't necessarily need the solar grenade. So I need something else here. No, not revive. Your class ability recharges faster when you scorch targets. Applying restoration, cure, or radiant to allies grants increased grenade. I don't have allies in here, not right now. Your solar super projectiles. Okay. Solar weapon. I have that on. Solar ignitions have an increased area. I've got that on. Radiant and restoration effects applied to you have increased duration. That seems like the way to go. Solar ignitions. Wait a minute now. Solar ignition spread scorch to affected targets. Radiant and restoration effects applied to you have increased duration. Solar weapon or ability final blows. Restoration and radiant. Radiant restoration. But your solar ignition spreads scorch to affected targets. I'm wondering, chat, like, now I'm thinking maybe I have this set up wrong. Powered melee attacks. I'm not going to be getting real close for powered melee. Final blows with a solar super. Nope. But this, I like it. Your solar ignition spreads scorch. Radiant and restoration effects applied to you have increased duration. Rapidly defeating multiple targets with solar ignitions. You apply more scorch stacks to targets. Okay, I have that on. All right, Radiant. Let's try it. Let's go back in and give this a go. Now, we're going to give it another go. I think I'm set up a little bit more efficiently here. I'm going to do this just on Legend. Scorn Raiders have Void Shields. So basically, you know, just maybe not as many champions. Let's go in and find out. I want to make it to the boss room. Ultimately, that is my goal. Now, chat, how many of you have made it? Have some of you done this solo? Many of you have done it solo. Give me advice. I don't mind getting advice. In fact, I like advice. I like it a lot. Hello, hello to all the Guardians around the world. We are live in 43 different countries. I am Ransom Rider. This is my favorite game. Safe zone, safe zone. I try to just maintain a clean chat, a clean environment, so that no matter your preferences, you can come in, hang out, and have a good time. Thank you, one and all. I don't have any more lights. They're all on, Havoc. They're all on. All lights are on. Alright, let's do this again.
Alright, Guardian. This is a smash and grab. Smash some hive, grab a chunk of submine.
And live to tell the tale.
Wow, is this doing a little bit better? Now remember, when I take her down, that old Death Tongue chorister is going to come out and have a party. And he hid as fast as he could. Now, wait a minute. There's... Oh, okay. I now realize... I'm like, where's everybody else? That's a thin crew. That's a thin crew. I kind of don't like that. I was liking all that big gang down there. But I need to get to the boss room and practice.
Battle song emboldens her soldiers. End it.
They're so much easier now. They're not nearly as rough and aggressive. Watch him block. You're blocking me, sir. You're going to have to move out of the way now. That's not right. Flag on the play. Flag on the play. Now, wait a minute. Why am I not getting Scorch here? Did I mess with something and I've messed it up? All right, don't run, don't run. I mean, I am getting a lot of them. The wizards went down. Third one is down. Let's get that boss. Ugh, come on out now. Come on out. That ain't right. That is not right. All right, don't move, buddy boy. Do not move. All right, that got him.
That did it. Hatch opening and setting that perimeter tower to friendly. You're welcome.
Anna, I'm going to come after you and give you a good word or two when I get back to the tower. You're welcome. Why didn't you turn that thing off when I first got here? That's my question, Guardians. Why did she leave it on the whole time? She was just trying to give me a rough way to go. She sent me to the briar and bramble patch, and I needed a smooth lane. I needed a smooth lane.
Maybe for now, but we'll have
Oh,
more
blue
on
silver
something
grass?
soon.
Which gun? Which
Anyone can
gun?
outmaneuver Zebu Arath. It's Rasputin.
Mia says we gotta hear the speech. What speech? Oh my god, what speech? I do need to give a speech because Dom just recently said I needed to give a speech. And I need to give one. I need to give one. Alright, I'm going into live chat because I can't hear nobody. I can't hear nobody talk. Guardians, my Discord live chat is on. You're welcome to come in and hang out with me there. You can be heard inside of the game. So keep it clean. There's no cussing. You would have to join the Discord. Havoc, how are you, buddy? Hello, hello.
Hi.
Havoc, how goes the music?
It's good.
I listened to that new song that you posted this morning. I really liked it. I thought it was great.
Oh, thank you. Figured it's, we need to do some instrumentals. There we go, that's probably more appropriate. That way I won't play the song. Hold on, I'll be right. Ah, perfect.
Hello?
That's me. Yo, MX Dyson has, the funniest clip on YouTube. I died laughing while I showed it to Paul and we just died laughing last night. You'll have to see it. Oh, it's so funny. What are you doing?
I'm running. I'm trying to stay alive.
Oh, I'll stop distracting.
No, I'm good now. I made it. I made it. Guardians, I ran the whole thing. Now, you can do that in the Grandmaster. You can definitely do that. And I think they all despawned or I burnt them alive. No, he's back there. He's back there. All right. Did that get them all? That got them all. That got them all. Now, could I make it? Let's give it another practice.
So sorry.
Boing. And maybe I have the wrong lift on. I mean, that is possible. Why am I falling right there? You know, I jump all over these planets, these worlds. Thank you, Bungie, for creating this beautiful game that we get to play in. And all of a sudden, I can't jump right there. Oh, now, come on. What's the deal? I feel like, you know, it's probably my fault. I'm delaying it because...
how are you going to start it from up there?
I don't want to hit my head. I just can't do that. Guardians, I'm not going to get up there because it's too iffy. I can't see good up there.
Well, you wouldn't be able to start it if you did get up there.
Well, you have to start it before you get up there.
I know. Why don't you just, yeah, right there, yeah.
I'm just using the crow's nest, because sometimes the crow's nest is not as good as you think it is. Oh, I see their big void shields. They've got big void shields.
It seems like one of the chatbots went down. It stopped relay at 3:15.
All right, Guardians, I'm doing this to practice. My ghost is still counting down. I am surrounded. As you can see, I have radar on this version. I am surrounded. The enemies have just approached the ghost. DFA, I don't like it like Vulpecula.
Is that you? That's a good one. Jesus. Oh, so funny. There was a little blurb going around. I don't know if anyone else does TikTok. I absolutely hate TikTok, so I try and stay away from it as much as I can, but unfortunately that doesn't happen sometimes. However, there was a little blurb where it was like a really creepy voice, and it was it was like a bathroom thing, and oh man, if I had heard anyone play that or at all while I was in the bathroom, I would absolutely just freak out. There would be no way I would be okay with creepiness in there. In the restroom. No, thank you.
Is he gonna get over far enough for me to be able to see him? I'm gonna need you to step over this way, sir.
Which is crazy, not even the explosions hitting it.
I'm getting no damage on him whatsoever. Nada. Let's see if I can get the feel. That didn't even do anything.
type of mobs just drop walls? Don't they?
Whoa! I couldn't hit him. I had to make a judgment call.
I think you did fine. That's probably the best move to do. Maybe. Although you kind of now are
Trapped.
sticking yourself in this corner.
Woo-wee! Life is uncertain and death is sure inside of Destiny 2. Remind me that I never want to use this hand cannon again. Vulpecula was so good. This thing is trash. It's absolute trash. DFA Adept, you're trash. You're trash to me. Alright. Now, I want to wait till I get my super built back before I run out and do anything crazy town. Timed payload, but it just seems really slow to react. Malfeasance might be the better way to go here. Since it just does so much damage and I don't have a lot of enemies here to deal with. Hubcap Annie, give it up, girl. Woo! They want me. They want me bad. Whoa, they applied Scorch to me. That's what they did. They applied Scorch to me.
No.
Immune. I'm moving my head, Guardians. I am moving my head, just trying to, you know, like it's doing something in the game.
This one there?
I like the other version better. These void shields, I don't like them. Don't like them one bit. Do something, DFA. Do something. I'm going to delete every one of these. Well, I think I've deleted all of them except this one. It's just not any good. It's not worth keeping. That healing grenade needs to have double the longevity. It needs to have double. I'm almost supered. I'm going to go out there again. I'm going to try my little crow's nest again. And see if I can get into it. No, they got me. Oh, he came up from behind me. I like the harder one better. I mean, I really did. I like the tougher one better. That was rotten. Absolutely no good. Why would I want to go back in there? It was no fun. I like the other one. Okay, DFA. I've used it before. I hated it before, and I'm getting rid of it. Bye. All right, I've got too many weapons inside my vault as it is. Way too many. Now, shoot to loot and wellspring, but I really like Vulpecula. I'm keeping it. And it does hand cannon stun. You know, they're stunning. Now, do I like this better than what I liked before? I don't think I do. I think I actually liked Mask of the Quiet One. I think I was a fan of this. Can I do this and still keep it? Yeah, and then that allows me to do what here? Rapid, improved target acquisition. I want the improved target acquisition. Where are you? Improved target acquisition. So I like improved target acquisition. Then I could actually, you know, is this a good way to go? 95 on grenades. That's a 31. That's a 32. And grenades, I would love to have that at 100. So, what do I need to do here? Discipline. This discipline is a 25. That discipline's a 27. That one's a 30. So, would that stay? That's a 30. 22, 22, 24, a 28. But I can't really go down there, right? That's a 22. This is a 28. Can't do that. I cannot do that. This, though, I like this look. I like it. Void resistance. Yes, I do like how this is set up for that. But I've got to get my resilience back up. Resilience of 28.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh, resilience of 32, 31,
Mm,
discipline
secrets.
25, discipline 30. So that's got a good discipline on it. 25, 21. This one, that's probably the best one I've got. 34. Am I going to like that? This looks crazy town. Like, I don't like it. Like, looks like I don't like that. Now, what do I want to do here? I really always do like, the fusion. 101 on my grenade, a 100 on my resilience, and 82 on recovery. I like malediction, but Vulpecula. Unwavering duty, but rocket launchers get that 25% bonus. They get a 25% bonus. And that's substantial, Guardians. That is substantial. Chat. Decisions. I've gone in with so many different bills. Let's see, though. 89, 91. And then I want to go in with Mask of the Quiet One again. Here I am making all these changes, and it's going to be... I'm going to end up with armor that, I'm not a fan of. All right, now, what boots did I have on before? So it was probably close to this. It was close to this, I know. But I've got to get this back to 100 or I'm not going to make it. I will not make it. And I said that I really didn't have to have the ammo finder because I've been good with the ammo. That gives me a 101 on resilience, a 100 on my grenades, a 75 on my recovery. I do like this. I think this is going to be a good way to go. And then this popped back. I'm going to do that. Solar ability final blows, Hammer of Saul. Okay, and then I really want to... Final blows with solar abilities or ignitions increase the damage of your solar abilities. Solar ability final blows are in defeating scorched targets create sunspots. I'm going to stay with that. And then did this go back to what it was? Solar weapon, yep. Solar grenade final blows. I'm going to get away from that. This is the one I wanted to change. Radiant and restoration. Defeating targets with solar ignitions grants grenade energy. Solar weapon final blows grant you increased recovery for a short duration. Your solar ignition spreads scorch to affected targets. Okay, that's what I wanted to go with. Your solar ignitions have increased area of effect. You apply more scorch stacks to targets. And then I feel like I need to save this. Let me get a color shader on it that I can be happy with. And I liked that neon jungle just for some crazy town. I wanted to be a little crazy on that, Guardians. I did. I confess it. I wanted to step off that beaten path. And is this okay now? Solar targeting. Solar loader. Void damage and concussive damage resistance. I could actually take this off now. And then, could I do anything I like better here? Should I do this? You know, I guess I could go recovery and go a full 4 or a 2 on recovery. I don't need it on my grenade. I don't need it on my, mobility. And strength, I'm always like okay on that. I'm okay on that. Intellect, I could get my super back a little bit faster. +5, that would be a 36, but not really enough to matter. So that's a 101, an 80, and a 100. And I'm going to be gaining ability energy when I'm damaged. And when I'm critical, I heal on kills. I thought this would really help in the boss room. I did. So I like this build, and now I feel like I need to save it over here somewhere on something that I'm not using. What am I not using? There's a lot of these that they've fallen into disfavor. They have fallen into disfavor. And I think I'm going to really go with this one. I'm going to rewrite it and do that. All right. Now, am I happy with my weapons? Vulpecula, Polaris Lance, Apex Predator, Major Spec, Backup Mag. I think maybe I should just do Major Spec here because I really want it to deal with the boss. Or not Major, but I want to deal the champion. And I think they have corrected that where it's now considered a boss. The champions are bosses. Chat. Does anybody know? Are champions now bosses? Maybe. And am I happy with that green? I am. I think this works fine. Let me get the green on this. Let's find something else on this. Oh, that's nice. That is nice. But let me look at the green before I decide. Neon Jungle. Neon Jungle's a little bit bright on that. It's a little bit bright. That looks good though. I like that black. I will take that color shader on Apex Predator. Now, Major Spec. Let's do Boss Spec. Now, I think if I put that in, it will save how I have those weapons set up. I double click it to make sure. I double click it. All right, let's go in and let's try this. I want to go back in on the hard one. I did not like that easier version. It seemed, goofy. Give me all of them. Give me all of them. Guardians, I'm going to put some more hot water in my green tea. I'll be right back. I will be right back. Thank you, Guardians. Blue silver grass, it's just a little bit of a break. Sometimes I like to top off my tea with a little bit of hot water. It cools down, even in this double walled.
Smash and grab.
Now, this is back to the good one. Back to the good
Tell the
one.
tale.
Take five. Take five. Guardians, I do want to say, don't get down. I mean, sometimes I feel some disappointment because I get to the boss room and don't make it. But it's practice. You know, it is just practicing and trying to do better, ultimately. Because I was a Guardian that just couldn't even... You know, I could not even really throw a grenade all through D1. I was like, I'm so awful throwing grenades. I need to be better. Is it just me, or this actually seems like I like it better than that lower level version? Now, I like to use the weapons. I could have switched to a rocket launcher and, put him out real quick. But I do like, using my weapons. And by weapons, I just mean my scout rifle, Polaris Lance. I always have the fear of like, man, he's going to heal up. He's going to heal up. The little death tongue is out, but, run, little death tongue. All right, we got a few, and I'm back to Vulpecula. So, ultimately, I can pick up, the battle song has started. Oh, he jumped! Guardians, he jumped! Woo! Maybe this is the time that I'll be smiled on. No, what that means is it's going to be twice as bad later on. That little change in my my aspects, wow, what a difference that has made. Like, I cannot believe it. I can't believe the little guy fell off. Where's he at? Can you believe that guy ran all the way back behind that dead hive tree? All right, got him. We got him. But blue silver grass, if I get somebody else in here, it won't be solo. I mean, I've ran hundreds of Grandmasters, with a fire team. But I'm looking for the accomplishment that I can get by just, doing it. And there's not going to be better weapons or anything like that drops because you do it solo. It's just knowing that you did it solo. Now we're back to all the champions. Huge difference in the number of champions between this and doing one just at a lower level. Now, did I change this up to where it's not going to scorch him? Now, I feel like he was still burning and it should have popped his shield. That big ogre did that deliberately. You did that deliberately. I'm just going to take the boss down. I don't mind. Stay right there, Mr. Boss. Stay right there. Now I have the big ogre. I've got the big ogre. Oh my gosh. And look at him. He's hidden. You're hidden, sir. I know you're back there. But let's see about getting the piece of ammo. Yes. Yeah, I am a huge fan of shoot to loot. They're trying to lure me over to where Rasputin can get me. Why will he not come out? Okay, we got a headshot. Polaris Lance will eat him up as long as I can see him. All right, and did I manage to get all those guys? Did I get all of them?
Setting that perimeter tower to friendly.
Maybe, maybe. And there's always, you know, right here, that always drops. There's always something there. There's something there. Blue silver grass, you know, definitely I love Strand, and I probably need to, you know, use Strand through here.
but I worry we are missing a piece of our enemy's plan.
But no matter what I'm on, I just never get this, you know, final guy. Did I put healing grenades back on? No, I did not. Little mistakes. You have to look at every single thing. Because I used that selection, and then when I reset it, I didn't have the correct grenade in. But I still like the fusion grenade. I'm not going to hate on the fusion grenade. Because it is good. Woo! I got him. I made a run for it. I survived. If my mouth is open and my eyes are bulging, I'm using my focus. I'm using my focus. All right, now that got him. Vulpecula, you're phenomenal. You are phenomenal. Thank you to fellow Guardian and friend Brad for telling me, go get Vulpecula. It's on the tower right now. And Brad is a content creator, live streamer, and a phenomenal Guardian. Thank you, Brad. Watch it eat him up. Watch it eat him up. Yes, please. Yes. You know, this gun, it comes available at the gunsmith every once in a while. So definitely, Guardians, you know, check it out. I think you'll be really pleased about it. Definitely check it out. All right, now I'm going to move further in. I don't have my super. There's one left down there. Come on, Vulpecula. Show him what you're made of. But I do know to back away. From Void. Ugh. That Void will eviscerate you. Eviscerate. Former word of the day, eviscerate. You know, Void will eviscerate you. That's just all there is to it. Now, I'm in a really tough room. This is an indoor tough room. Wow, Vulpecula makes great sounds and does tons of damage. Now, they're still out there. The door is still open. But this weapon, I don't know if you guys can hear it on live stream. It absolutely just rocks. They're still out there. All right, that could be the end of them. That could be the end. Now, I don't want to use my rocket launcher, but I am going to pick up heavy. I used one there. I want to be back full to 12. I'm back to 12. All right, now let's make sure, because there should be a diamond that appears, and it's there. I'm going to go for the crow's nest. I'm stopping this stuff of,
Patch me in and I'll get that door open again.
Screebs? All right, the champions are on their way. Little tiny peanut head. All right, he moved out of my range. Stand up, guy. Come on now. Oh, I just wish I could get his head. All right, they always come back to the same place. I just need them to come back before my scope resets. Come on back now, hurry. All right, let's get another one on him. When I stun him, he moves down to the point that I really can't get a lot of damage on him. You know, he backs away. Come on out now, little vandal scandals, whatever you guys are. All right, that stunned him. The explosion gets him. But it's just not something that, you know, I can do. If I stun him, he bends down, and I can't really get it. So he's weakening though, Guardians. He's weakening. My hammer just blew up on him, so I'm getting a little bit more damage. It jumped from 493 to what, 597. But I still have a lot more champions. You know, they just keep coming. We need to add up how much health. I'm sure somebody that does weapons testing adds up exactly how much health these guys have. It's substantial. It is substantial. Okay, that got a little more damage to him because he was scorched. Yay! Another one's down. Another one's down. But calm down. There's a lot more to go. Calm down. I wished he would cut. There he is. He ran. I feel like he should have been stunned. All right, I counted them. Got one for him. All right, that's burning him. That's burning him. Taking a few raiders out. I feel like, you know, we've got this down to an assembly line process. It's down to an assembly line. Alright, somebody get over here. Hurry before it goes away. When they're on fire, they ought to just burn up. Burn up, won't you? That big abomination is out there trying to just set me on fire with dark ether. I can see it lighting my screen up. It's lighting my screen up. That's how bad it is. I mean, I hear explosions, but I need to see more damage. Bungie, I need to see more damage. He's almost gone. He's almost gone. And then how many more are there out there? All right, here's his friend. Here's his friend. I'm working on him. I'm working. Millions and millions, Guardians. That's all I can say. Millions and millions. Points of health. Right, I got another shot. Let's get it into him. Slowly but surely. Now, I would use my super here, but it would notify them of exactly where I'm at. There would be no question about my location. As soon as I go down with my super, I'd have to run for the back door. Run for the back door. I don't want to be back at the back door. It's hard to do anything back there. Got another one for him. That got him. That got him. There goes my ghost. Is there going to be another champion? How many has it been? My ghost is still counting. Ghost is still counting. No, another one. One more. There's 5 champions in here. 5. Bungie, who designed this? I want to talk to them. He's back there. There's another big guy back there waiting for me, where I can't get a headshot on him. But ultimately, I just need the champions. That's all you have to have. Just the champions. Where does he go to? Where does he go to? Oh, I really like the Warlocks. They are smooth sailing. Warlocks are so smooth, so controlled, and their solar grenades are phenomenal. This is the last one, but my ghost still has to count down. And that big abomination is over there. Woo, I almost got his head there. Almost, Guardians. Almost got his head. And I feel like if I can see it, I ought to be able to do damage to it. It's just how I feel about it. I'm just going to get that abomination. Why, you know, I've put myself through a lot of misery just to try to get to that boss room. I wished I could just get there, you know, and practice. I would eventually get it. I just need practice. Never gonna get it. Never gonna get it. Woohoo! Yes, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. Now he's going down. That should click it down. This should do it. That got it, Guardians. Woohoo!
Clear to move.
Oh my gosh. Now, I'm headed to the boss room. Look at all this glimmer. I want it. I need it. I gotta have it. Glimmers. I'm always broke running around in this game. Alright, now I gotta watch out right down here because these laser beams, vicious. Vicious laser beams. There's no forgiveness here. Ugh. Wow. You know, that's once you suffer through all those champions, all those hive, the Hivie-Jeebies. You know, you don't want to have to do that. You don't want to be taken out by a nasty little laser beam that Anna Bray has not turned off.
You know what to do, Guardian.
Anna Bray, you need to turn the laser beams off, girl. We're supposed to be friends. I took out a lot of those snowy hive. Guardians, if you never played on Mars, they painted themselves with some white paint. You know, it was snowy hive. The snowy hive. Now here, if you're just joining, I want this to count down. And if you were on a team that didn't have a lot of revives, you would want this. You would want this to be the extra. You would want the extra here because it's going to give you a lot of extras. And by extras, I mean extra revives. You would get 2 tokens here. I've got 16 revives, which that's not what I'm going for. I just want to be able to get through to the boss and practice in the boss room. And there will be, this will time out. The doors will open. 2 champions will come out. And if you needed them, your team could get the 2 champions for the revives as long as you were in the time limit. But you would lose your heavy crate. You would lose the heavy crate. And this is the Grandmaster Nightfall. And here I am at the boss again. Here I am. Hopefully something good will happen. Something good. I'll just toy with those little guys. I'll toy with those little guys. Maybe get a headshot and set them all on fire. Like so. I feel like there's still a big chieftain sitting up there waiting for me. A big chieftain. The doors just broke. Now, I just don't want him to go behind the door because he can definitely heal up behind the door, and I don't want to do that. I am now into the boss room. Woo! I feel like that's a victory every time I make it here. A piece of my heavy fell off, but I've got 10. And this should give it to me right there. Yeah, 12. Now, normally the heavy crate would be right there, but the heavy crate is non-existent. Let's make sure I'm reloaded, because this is where I just died earlier. you know, just moments earlier, well, an hour or so, maybe two, I actually, they got me right here. They got me. But I'm going to try to make it. I'm going to try to make it. These little guys throw a ton of ammo, and I don't want to be hit by all that ammo. And remember, Guardians, if he can see you, he can headshot you. And he will run to the other side. He will run to the other side, and then it's going to be on. Because he is going to spawn a lot of other enemies. I need to just keep him stunned. I'm surrounded. No! Where are they? It got too quiet. Like, I just need to hide out and hope that my super rebuilds. I can't see a thing out there. No radar. I'm blind in a den of monsters. I want my super to come back. Come back, super. Don't leave me here all alone. All by myself. So hard to see them, and they can come up on you. They will sneak up. Woo, I'm nervous. Where's he at? He's waiting for me to show my face so he can bolt me with a crossbow. They want me to peer out. Guardians, they want me to peer out so he can pop me in the face. I don't want to be popped in the face. I want to live. Now, where's Wish Ender when you need it? You know, Wish Ender would be good here, but I'm a little slow with Wish Ender. He's over there somewhere. Ooh, I saw him. He's hidden behind a generator. He's just brewing his evil words of hate at me. Hive magic, voodoo. Guardians, hive magic is just science we don't understand. We need to wrangle that little dirty ghost Amaru and get him to tell us some of the secrets. He probably don't know nothing. I would say that we'd be able to goad him into, revealing some secrets if he knew them. If he knew them. Clutch, how are you, buddy? I'm in the boss room on the Grandmaster. And I'm very scared. I'm scared because he's over there waiting for me. Ooh, did I hear one of them, like load a weapon? I think he's right back there. And I'm right. Woo! I'm running. Get over to the other side, Guardian. There's millions of them out there. He wants to get over here and throw bombs at me. Just as I suspected. He's a bomb thrower. Polaris Lance, I love you. No, where did he go? The chieftains will be out soon. Chieftains. Is there any heavy on the battlefield? Any at all? I know I set myself up, Guardians, because if I can see them, they can see me. Life is uncertain and death is sure inside of Destiny 2. Where are all of them? I know he's over there waiting. Right, he's over there waiting. I have to get the chieftains. I have to get those two big unstoppables. I saw movement. There one of them is. I'm not being in a rush. I am not going to be in a rush because I've got champions. I've got a lot of deposits to make. I'm fragile. Now what I have to do is just slowly work down each side. Until, I can get access to him without having 250 minions surrounding him. So it's rough, Guardians. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying I've never been, quite this far along. I did get him to half before where I had to make the deposits, but I had been using the cheese up in the rafters. I was using the cheese. And this really is just a flat out battle. Me against the minions of the hive. Minions. And I do have a super in case they come up behind me. I only have like one. If he scratches me, the second scratch would take me out. The crossbow! The dirty crossbow! I should have just charged him with my super. I mean, you can't. If you try to get him, he's gonna get you. Man, oh man. And I had all kinds of Madison, I know, I'm ready to boo-hoo. It's my party and I'll cry if I want to. But, Guardians, this gives me goals. This gives me goals. I made it that far. I can do it again. I can do it again. Now, was I set up correctly? I did want the healing grenade. I wanted the healing grenade. I'm going to save this again. Now, wait a minute. Was everything right? Let's save this again, and I want to save it with the healing grenade. Overwrite, overwrite. I'm going to overwrite it, and maybe this thing will pop up correct the next time. I like this build. That's one thing that I have decided on. This is a good build. I feel like Mask of the Quiet One maybe helped a little bit. I know that every single time that Scorn crossbow that the boss is wielding got me. It gets me every time. So, and I have, okay, so maybe I needed, look, I mean, that's good, but long range. He was considered long range. Long range. What is this? Recovery. I could go without recovery and do more long range if I made it to him. He is long range. Increases the maximum number of stacks of armor charge. You gain a bonus to resilience while you have armor charge. I could do that. But, I'd have to have armor charge for it to be any good. I would have to have armor charge. When my shields become broken, I gain armor charge, damage reduction. When your shields become broken, you gain temporary damage reduction. Consumes 3 or more stacks of armor charge. What if you don't have any armor charge? What if there's no armor charge? But he's a sniper, right? He is a sniper. So I'm wondering, since he's the one that's got me every single time, is that what I need to do? Or should I leave it really there? Should I put this back into recovery? I liked it. I mean, I stuck my head out too far. I stuck my head out too far. I don't know. I stuck my head out too far. And I didn't get to stun him, because if he's stunned, he can't target me. Guardians, I don't give up. I will be back in there. We will go back in. I will make it to that boss again. We will do damage. Eventually, Guardians, I will take him down. I'm Ransom Rider. This is my favorite game. I have goals. I have goals. Join me on my next adventure as we push back the darkness. Meta Times, Madison, Clutch, Blue Silver Grass, everyone. I know there's a lot of you in there, and some of you don't talk, and that's okay. Hang out with me. We can still be friends. You know, there's quiet friends. Yeah, they're needed. They're needed. I will see you guys very soon inside the gaming world of Destiny 2. Bye. Bye. Thank you, chat. Thank you.